Hey, everybody. Welcome to Power Talk Tuesday. I am your host, Nadia Francois, and today we have some amazing guests I'm going to tell you about. So, let me tell you this Power Talk Tuesday is brought to you by What's Your Superpower Digital Media, home of Power Conversations magazine and podcast. Tonight, we have joining us the co host of the Power Up Summit, hosted by the Queen, Kern Cherry. This is taking place July the 27th through the 31st in person and virtually. All right. So tonight we are talking to the co host. Let me bring these queens in.
Hello. This
Hey,
is so cool.
ladies, how are you?
Hello.
Wonderful. Hi.
Welcome. Feel free to share the broadcast. All right. So I was just trying to give a little welcome to our viewers. So, ladies, you guys are a few of the co-hosts that are on for Power Up Summit 2022. I'm going to allow each of you to introduce yourself, and we're going to start with Dr. Angela Harden Mack.
Yes. Hello. And Nadia, thank you so much for having me and for having us. We are super excited to be here and join you with your audience. I'm
Yes,
Dr. Angela Harden Mack, one of the co-hosts for the Power Up Summit 2022. I am the women's empowerment coach and the manifestation expert, serving busy professional women, helping them so they can live great lives without sacrificing family, freedom, or wellness. That's my passion. That's my jam. And I'm excited to be here tonight. Woo!
woo! Yes. Dr. Karen Hills Pruden.
Hi, Nadia. Thank you for having me. I am excited to be here. Well, I am known as a C suite career strategist. I particularly work with female middle managers seeking senior leadership position. And usually these women are stuck, stagnant, and underpaid. And so I partner with them and coach with them on how to lead people, lead change using technology and analytics.
Awesome. Miss Moira, come on up, Queen.
Hello. What an honor to be with you, Queen, in your show with Dr. Angela and Dr. Karen. First, my name is Moira Livell. I am your health and wellness mentor expert. Anything about mental health, physical health, and energetic health, I stand for that because I used to be in your place, struggle with all kind of physical ailment, and because I heal myself now, I'm here to serve. I'm a just empowering everyone to take control of their health journey and make sure you become your own advocate to and for your own health.
Yes, I love it. Ooh, welcome, Queens. Welcome to Power Talk Tuesday. So, guys, you hear we have some powerful women here tonight coming to tell us about their journey to Power Up Summit. So, the first question that I want to start with is to tell us about your journey of becoming a speaker. So I will go ahead and start with Miss Moira and bring it on back around. All right.
First, thank you. Becoming a speaker, it's a journey of transformation. There's not an all done. You consistently improving, and you're surrounding yourself with the best, such as Kern Sherry. She's a visibility coach. You are by, proximity is power. And
Yes.
when you put yourself around those people, such as you see where I'm surrounding myself with, quality people. That
Yes.
Mr. Les Brown said, only quality people. That's what I make sure since I become a speaker. It has not been easy. It has been a lot of investment in myself to just perfecting the skills. Iron sharpen iron. It's a consistent work. just knowing that you never really finish. You
Yeah.
always know that somebody else can just improve and make you improve. So the journey to become a speaker, it's a journey of transformation to inspire, empower, and transform life. So you keep growing.
Yes, I love it. I love it. Dr. Karen.
So, my personal journey towards being a speaker was at the suggestion of my supervisor, my leader. I was a senior leader at the time, a new senior leader, and she said, you can't just sit up here and sit on this knowledge. You should be speaking at conferences, you should be published. And she just had a whole list of things that I should be doing that I was not doing at that particular time. And so, one by one, I heeded her advice. I got published. I put in my first request to be a speaker. I put in my proposal. And ironically, my proposal was accepted at the highest organization for my industry. I'm a chief human resource officer. I put in a proposal to speak at the Society of Human Resource Managers, which is SHRM, which is the highest governing body for HR. And I be doggone, they accepted my proposal. And that kind of spearheaded my speaking career, because usually people don't start there.
Right.
They
Right.
usually start smaller. And I kind of got the bug. And then I wanted to share my pain to purpose journey of going from a frontline employee to the C suite. And so the rest is history. In order to share it, you have to say it. In order to say it, you have to do it in various venues. And so next thing I know, I had the word speaker behind my title. And then I had the word global speaker when I started speaking internationally. So it kind of was at the suggestion of my boss, and I just took it to the 10th power after that.
I love it. Amazing. That's a great story. Dr. Angela.
Hello, hello. These stories are so fascinating. And I
Yes.
think the portions of, what they've mentioned are probably pieces of our stories as well. What I do, my background as a physician and also sharing faith with people, it's about learning information, a lot of times very technical, complex information, and developing the ability to share it in a way that's user friendly. So speaking is inherently part of what I do, and I've done it, all of my career, 25 years plus as a physician, but even beyond that. So taking this information and presenting it to a way, and like I often tell my patients, with compassion. And my goal is to two things: whatever audience I'm in, especially with patient care, that you are inspired, that there's hope. Whatever we're discussing, there's hope for you, and that I impart the information in a way that there's something that they either learn or they have a greater understanding with that information. So building and training and continuing to do that, like Moira said, we don't get to a level and stop. We have
Yeah.
to continue to do. And what I learned early in my career, those who show up go up. So if
Yes.
I'm going to continue to impact the people that I have been called to serve and to inspire and motivate and empower, I can't, say, oh, what I learned 2 years ago or 10 years ago, that's it. No, I have to continue to sharpen my axe so I can
Yes.
just be there to inspire and motivate. So I get real excited about that.
Love it. Oh my God, ladies. Woo! This is so inspiring. Oh my goodness. Yes. So, with all of that being said, ladies, how important is confidence in this journey? Like, I'm sure just listening to what you ladies have said, the growth. Well, actually, I've seen the growth because I've been here for a good little minute, witnessing some of your journey. But from the beginning, of course, being a speaker, getting in front of people is always kind of, fearful, and you're nervous and all of that. But that confidence has to kick in and boost you in some type of way. Let's talk about that. And we can start with Miss Dr. Karen. We'll start with Dr. Karen.
Well, for me, confidence is natural when I'm talking about my lane of brilliance. I only speak about the paths that I've walked. I speak about leadership. I'm a female leader. Those are my avatars. And so, as long as I am speaking about those things where it's within my area of expertise, I have no choice but to be confident. It just comes out because I'm actually speaking about a path that I actually walk. You know, when I work with my coaching clients, I am providing them a blueprint that I actually use to be successful. They can tweak it and make it personal to them, but I was the first pilot study for
Yes.
my own methodology. And so the confidence comes from the fact that I am in the C suite. I have sustained myself for about 15 years. And it's already difficult for women to get in the highest positions in the organization. Only 3 to 4% actually make it there. But to sustain yourself there for over a decade is
Yeah.
not anything to sneeze at. And so I have the confidence that if I share the right information with women who are willing to do the work and who want to be in the C suite, that if applied correctly, that they will have a better chance of getting into the C suite with me.
Love it. Love it. Miss Moira.
Okay. First of all, I have to start by saying over the years, through my transformation, my journey, confidence is not birthed, is built. And the way you earn confidence is by consistently working on your craft. Each and every one of us that are here,
Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. You got muted, but unmute. Okay. I don't
okay,
know where that.
we have been on a journey to be here.
Yeah.
Therefore, as you increase your skills, you surrounding yourself with people that putting you up, as Dr. Angela said, if you show up, you will go up. But I'm gonna add, you will blow up at the same time because you are not going to start being confident. You have to start where you are with what you have and then do the best you can. Because I love what Lisa Nicole said when she was as my mentor. She said, version one is better than version none. So if you are preparing yourself consistently, there's a place you get, you become confident. I became more and more confident by consistently training, by consistently speaking. You can't stay in your room to become a great speaker. So if you want to become a great speaker, go out there, pay to play, invest in yourself, have mentors, have support, and just you will get the confidence little by little. I never dreamed I will be actually now becoming internationally speaking. I speak every month, 2 3 times, but it's because little by little I started. I I just built it, And I remember I was looking at the other day. I was talking to some of my friends. I was emceeing an event in Vegas. I'm like, is it you, Mara? Emceeing an event with hundreds of people, quality people. And I'm like, I used to spend at least a month to prepare for a 10-minute speech. Now you say, Moira, you on? I'm like, bring it on. Why? Because I have been preparing myself. But it doesn't come like this. You all ladies here know very well it's
Yes.
built on, okay? Right? And all
Yeah.
of you out there that are watching, that listening, do the same. Don't think it's gonna be just like you show up confident. You just have to build it.
Absolutely. Yes. And Dr. Angela, chime in on that confidence part.
Yes. So confidence, comes from a number of things: that repetition, that time spending with your material, but it's also about being authentic. We each have that lane in which we flow, and when we have the opportunity to do that, that confidence will be manifested. When a lot of my career, I have delivered things behind a podium. And in my early career, like in high school and college, I was involved in time things. So I can be real good time. You tell me 8 minutes, it's 8 minutes. You tell me four. So really having that, sometimes like, okay, where are the people and that podium? Because when you're behind the podium, it's not a lot of walking back and forth. You definitely continue with your eye contact and you have your hands free. but it's a different type of delivery compared to when you have a larger stage. And I've seen some people in different venues, and not so much on our stages, but they're like walking these big stages, and sometimes it's not easy for the people to track that. So knowing where we are most comfortable, where we're in that flow, in that zone, and then we can bring it. So again, I can be right here and I can deliver it. But if I need to go larger, I can, as long as I can deliver it in a way that's authentically Angela, then I can do that because it's my voice. And my passion is felt as I deliver that. So my confidence comes out with that.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now, why is it important to tell your story? And Dr. Angela, you can go right into that.
Wow, that story is it's important. So, a lot of times we hear people say, well, the story is not meant for you, it's meant for other people. Well, I'm there with that, but I'm not 100% there because I'm like, it's still my story. I'm still gleaning and I'm
Yeah.
still feasting on this because our stories have different things. They can be sources of inspiration, motivation. The stories are about triumph. The stories are about solutions. The stories are about how you overcame. None of us are going to do it exactly the same way. How I came out of that triumph from being a superwoman and being stressed is not going to be the same as my mentors, my girls, or people I'm coaching now. But like Dr. Karen said, I can give you the blueprint. I can tell you about things. So what I've done and what I've overcome, that I can help individuals to do that. And like we know, help them to get there in a faster way. So we're that bridge, right? So they get there faster, quicker, stronger, better. So instead of me going steps 1 through 20, I can help you go step 1, step 4, step 10, and maybe step 16, and you still get great results. So it is for people, but I tell you, I'm still feasting off my. It's been 25 years since I, gave up Superwoman to World Woman. But guess what? It inspires me. I'm still inspired. And there are times, honestly, I look in the mirror, I kid you not, and I go, I love you, Angela. I'm proud of you, Angela, because those are the things that my parents told me regularly. You can do anything you want to do. So I encourage me, and my story continues to inspire me.
Love it. Oh, Dr. Karen, come on and chime in on that.
Well, similar to Dr. Angela, I was never told I couldn't do anything. Everything was always an option. Whatever I put out into the ether, whatever I talked about, whatever goal I put on, my agenda, I didn't have anyone around me saying it wasn't possible. And so I came from a family of individuals who, showed me that if you work hard enough, you can obtain anything that you wanted to, to obtain. And we know in real life now as adults that may or may not be true, depending on what you're trying to work towards. But in essence, it pretty much worked for me because it made me educate myself and it made me, talk to individuals who had experience and know that if I work hard enough, that I would get there. My story is such a common story, but it doesn't always have a happy ending. And that's why I think it is important for me to share my story. My story was that I chose, matrimony over matriculating. While everybody else was going off to college, I married my first love. That's all I could think about: eat, drink, breathe, everything about him. And then, in the essence of about 5 years, I found myself divorced with children, 3, 2, and 1. So a lot of women sacrifice other things, other goals for love. And so, what is your act two? What is your pivot? What is your plan? Who is your community to help you get there? Do you have the confidence for your act two? And so I think it is important for me to share my story because my story did not end there. And there are a lot of women out there who don't want their story to end there. And they need to hear my story to know that it's somebody, at least one person out there, but it's probably millions of people out there that was just their act one.
Yeah.
And now I'm in a different act. And so I have to share that because sometimes you can feel very lonely when you make a decision that you put your whole heart into and it doesn't work out for you. And you feel like it's just you. And you don't want to talk to anybody because you're embarrassed that you made the wrong decision. And now, in my case, because I was a young mother, now I have the responsibility of 3 young children who will be impacted by any future decision that I make for the rest of my life. And so I think women need to hear that, because so many times we have so many different um, um, titles. The stress is put on us to execute all of those titles, and usually what we want to do is push down the wayside. But I had to be great, one, to set an example for my children, one, because I had a whole lot of life in front of me. That was just a small part of my life, but
Yes.
I had a whole lot of life in front of me. And so my life was not destitute. My life was not in a depressive stage. And so other women just need to hear that. It's okay to love, but if love doesn't work out, what's your pivot? What's your plan B? And my mantra is no excuses, make it happen. And I really live my life like that. I don't make any excuses for any choice that I make. If it doesn't work out, Karen, what's your plan B? Karen, what's your pivot? How do you need help getting there?
Yeah.
And I think every woman needs to hear a story such as mine.
Absolutely. Yes, I love that. I love that act two, y'all. Listen, we gotta know we have an act two, ladies. We have to know that. Miss Moira, come on with it, Queen.
Martin Luther King said, not everybody can be famous, but anyone can be great, because greatness is determined by service. So I understand, and I look at nature, nothing, nothing it produced to eat it itself. You look at all the fruits they produce to provide. Our parents provide for us. So we have actually a line to follow to say, your story does not belong to you. I know Dr. Angela is still connected with her story, but she knows, she expressed it. Her story belongs to the million of people that are out there waiting on her to be inspired, empowered, and transformed. So I understood when I was struggling for 7 years, going to the doctor back and forward, and just not knowing what to do. I was doing what I needed to do to cure myself, to heal myself, until I started to feel that thing. You feel that thing. Say, if you could do it, then someone else can do it. What about inspiring, as Dr. Karen said, hope, inspiring hope. Dr. Angela talk about inspiring hope. Queen, you speak all the time, inspiring hope to other people. And that's what
Yes.
my life is about. From my easy state, now I made it my life work to inspire other people to know your health, it's your biggest priority. Do not let it in the hand of no one, not your grandmother, not your father, not anyone but yourself. And once you do it, you will inspire and inspire and empower so many other lives. So your story belongs to the people that are waiting on you to change their life. My story, I understand now, belong to the million that are waiting to get hope, that I have a strong body and I don't have a weak body. I can heal from this disease. And with hope that I inspire them, with example of million, thousands that I have helped and inspire to transform their life, their health journey, and moving, for example, from size 16 to size 8 without surgery, as I was told to do. This transform lives. And this I see example from my own family, the way they are acting, the way they're just eating differently, the way they're just sleeping, drink the water, simple step that is transforming life. So thank you so much. That's a great, amazing question. And I feel like, oh my God, I keep on talking. Yeah, but I'm not talking anymore. Thank you.
Awesome. Listen, I'm going to reset real quick, because ladies, woo, if this is what we have to look forward to at the Power Up Summit, then y'all need to get your tickets right now. www.powerupsummit.com. Y'all, these amazing ladies are the co-hosts, just the co-hosts now. Of course, they will be delivering some amazing speeches, but we also have some keynotes that are setting the stage up. Cynthia Bailey, y'all, Real Housewives of Atlanta. You know her, supermodel, super mom. Listen, Robbie Montgomery from Sweetie Pies. Y'all, Miss Kern has certainly rolled out the red carpet for these guests, for these keynotes, for the power speakers, for the headliners. I'll just mention a few of the headliners: Dr. Cheryl Wood, Shay Brown, Stacy NC Grant, Dr. John Lipman. Listen, these amazing co hosts, along with Joanna James, Ashley Montgomery. Listen, y'all, so many more that I have not even named, but you are coming here to unleash your power. Power Up Summit 2022 is going down virtually and online. Virtually and in person. Virtually and in person in Biloxi, Mississippi, July the 27th through the 31st. The in person will begin that Friday night on the 29th, y'all, with an awards banquet, meet and greet. We have so much planned. Come on out. We have several breakout sessions. So if you are an entrepreneur, if you are an author, if you are a speaker, if you are anyone looking to enhance your digital footprint, your online presence, your speaking power, push your books, learn how to market your books, get visible in your business, get your brand visible. Listen, you need to be at Power Up 2022. Okay. So I just needed to take a second and let y'all know that www.powerupsummit.com. Get those tickets. They will not stay this low. I just want to let y'all know these are pre-sale VIP tickets. Make sure you get them ASAP because the price will go up as we get closer to the summit. So I wanted to throw that in there. Now back to my ladies, So, ladies, I want to know what made you decide to be a part of Power Up Summit. And actually, Dr. Karen, go ahead and tell us, why did you decide to be a part of the Power Up Summit?
Well, first of all, I just love Kern Cherry. So, I follow her around, wherever she is, it's a good place to be. I like being in the house with like-minded men and women who just want to be the best that they can be at their craft. I am pro corporate, pro entrepreneur, pro author, and what better place to be with all my different lanes than to be at the Power Up Summit that has all of those groups there. And those individuals are committed to being the best at their craft. And so I am excited about the opportunity just to partner with like-minded men and women who just want to be the best at their craft. And I love Kern Cherry.
Awesome. Miss Moira, unmute, Queen.
I'm just going to repeat what Dr. Karen said. Once I follow Kern Sherry around, she's also my visibility coach. For the first time I saw her, it's like love at first sight. I just love her. She's just so genuine and caring. But
Yes.
first of all, one of the things that inspired me about her is the heart, the genuineness. She puts the butt in the seat for real, but
Yes.
also she puts her heart out there to show you there's a better way to do things.
Yeah.
And all her focus is to highlight people out there that are doing the best they can. So she takes you to the next level and she creates those platforms, and then she brings, as you can see, who I'm sitting with, right? Dr. Angela, Dr. Karen, Nadia, you don't find people anywhere in the world if you're not associating yourself with the right people. So the 99% are doing something out there, but the 1% are getting the success. So if you want to associate with the 1%, you'll get the success of the 1%. So I am on the 1% right now, associating myself because I really do not want what the 99% is doing. And Karen Sherry, what she does, she teaches you how to be on the 1%. And that's why we are all here with men and women that also believe in the power of sharing the gift to the world
Yes.
to become an icon, and then also to support in the community and to become the best they can be to serve humanity. That's why I'm here, part of the Power Up Summit. Go
Yes.
register.
Go register. That's right. Y'all got to get with these one percenters. Get with the one percenters. I love that, Mara. All right, Dr. Angela.
All right. Yes. So look, I am a Kern Cherry fan too. Woohoo! So been working with Kern for more than a year now, and it has truly been a great experience. It has been a very informative and educational experience. Kern is gifted. You know, when she says she is the conference creator and she is the expert and the butts in the seats queen, she is, and she's giving. If you have a question and if you have the desire to learn, Kern will teach you. And so, working with her through the Success Conference and then with the Fearsome Focus Partnership, I know Warrior, we're in that together. And then I had the opportunity to serve as one of the first co hosts for the Level Up Summit, which was in March. And I tell you, that was an incredible experience. And Kern is about visibility. And one of the things that she mentioned, and I think this is, we're really as speakers beginning to understand this more, and especially people who are starting their career, visibility is key. And Kern said that sometimes what happens is that people have been putting the cart before the horse. They're trying to do this, but the visibility hasn't been increased or established. So with Kern, she over delivers with her speakers, with the co-hosts, the things that we're doing. And it really is about having the opportunity to level up your visibility, you know, your platform, your skills, and it's a well-rounded package. And then to collaborate with other people, you know, we're giving as speakers, but we're also there to receive. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Awesome. I love it. Yes, we are all Kern Cherry fans. Y'all got to know we love ourselves some Kern. And as each of these ladies have stated, she is just a ray of sunshine, to be honest. She is, all around. She's gonna direct your path in the right way, in the honest, integral way. So listen, get on the Current Cherry bandwagon, please do. Get your tickets, www.powerupsummit.com. The energy, I know y'all can feel this energy on this live. So just imagine when we are all in person, y'all. It's going to be amazing. And then she's mentioned to me that she has some extra stuff. As Dr. Angela stated, she always over delivers. So she has some extra things that will be getting announced as we get closer to the summit. So make sure y'all get y'all ticket. I don't want to stress that enough. Get your ticket. All right, ladies. So I'm going to ask you one final question about the summit. And that is, what is your topic for the conference? And Miss Moira, you can start us off. You can unmute for us.
Okay.
There you go.
I am all about ignite your power.
Love it.
So many of us are just playing small in the world when we have our gift still wrap up and stuck under our bed. I think this is an opportunity to just come at the Power Up Summit, whether it's virtual, whether it's live, and now everything is just coming up to just bring isolation. Actually, was one of the key factor of death during the past 2 years. So I'm encouraging everyone to show up, as Dr. Angela says, show up to go up so you can blow up. So
Up.
this is all going to be about igniting your power to become your best. No, you have something in you that no one else has, and then it will be a very bad thing to take it with you to the grave. So let your pain become your source of inspiration to empower and uplift the spirit of the wounded. This is all gonna be about just inspiring you to wake up, take action, and make it happen at the Power Up Summit.
Yes, yes, yes. Dr. Angela.
Yes, so my title is the 5 step formula to live a great life. So it's important that we have that roadmap or formula blueprint. We call it different things, and know that there are specific things that we each can do. We all have been created for greatness. We have the potential to live a great life. Now we have to do that. We have to not just leave that potential on the shelf, but we have to be about it. So the 5 step formula to live a great life.
Love it. Love it. Dr. Karen.
So, I'm going to be talking about how to influence and impact your way into senior leadership. And so, before you can do that, you need to be able to identify what is within you. So, we're going to be talking about self analysis and determining the gaps, and then how do you develop your blueprint to follow to impact and influence your way into senior leadership.
Yes, yes, yes. So, y'all, you hear just this is just three of the topics. Can you imagine what all is going to be there to help us unleash our power? Come on. Power Up Summit, y'all. www.powerupsummit.com. Make sure you get your tickets. Make sure you book your room. Make sure if you are going to be online, make sure you set your alarm, set your notifications to make every effort to hear all of this great information. Bring your pens, your pad, your recorder, whatever you need to get this info, because these speakers, along with so many more, are going to bring it at the Power Up Summit. So, ladies, let's go ahead and have our final thoughts, and make sure to include your contact info. And if you have anything that we need to know about outside of the Power Up Summit, please be sure to include that. And we'll start with Miss Moira.
I, as the host as well of a TV show at JD3 TV, Mindful Yes Show. I invite everyone to join me, and you can message me, and you can also be part of our TV show, Mindful Yes. But also, I'm always looking for people to interview that has people that have inspired people in some degree, that making change in the world. So I'm inviting everyone. So what most importantly for me to say to everyone that is here, you are not here by chance. You show up here because it was programmed for you to be here. So take this opportunity. Don't postpone. Don't push it for another day. Register for this Power Up Summit, and then make your reservation and show up there. And then show up there and come with your all authenticity to learn, to grow, and to transform your life. This is a one of a lifetime opportunity to be with like-minded people that going to be laughing with you but not laughing at you. You're allowed to make mistake. You're allowed to grow. So, but all going to happen by taking steps to just one day at a time to make sure your life become a masterpiece. I'm on social media, Moira Livell, Facebook, and I am very active, inspiring people. I'm all about your health and just keeping track. And if you feel you need support, feel free to just send me a message. I'll be more than happy to give you a free consultation about your health journey and knowing what is the next step to take. I'm Moira Holistic Wellness, just to inspire other people to take their health journey in control. Since I have done it myself, now I'm doing it also helping other people. Thank you so much. It's such a pleasure to always see you, Queen, with this smile and surrounding myself with OQP, only quality people.
Love it. Thank you, Miss Moira. Thank you. Dr. Karen.
Thank you, Nadia, for having me. And I'm always happy to party with these two ladies. So, this month, I'm all about power up. But after this month, I will be gearing up for my annual conference, which is the Sister Leaders Conference. And that's October 28th and 29th. It is virtual, 100% virtual this year. And so, our theme for this year is Yes, You, Yes, Now. And so, I am excited about that upcoming conference. That's my baby. I have some heavy hitters that are coming in. I'm going to be bringing you the best of men and women who support women in leadership. And we're just going to have a good old party talking about leadership 2 days in a row from morning to night because it is a global conference. And so if anybody is interested in doing anything for the conference, you can go to sisterleadersconference.com.
Love it. Love it. Love it. Dr. Angela.
Yes, well, I have two very exciting things coming up. The first is that I am sponsoring a wellness challenge that'll start in about a week. So be sure to be connected to my Facebook page, Angela Hart Mack. All of the details will be there. I'll focus on physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual health. So this is going to be thebomb.com. And this is leading up to the launch of my community. So after the challenge, it'll be the Live Great Lives Academy community is for professional women, mompreneur, dualpreneur, working mom, work reentry, C-suite, you name it. We're there sharpening iron together. So very excited about that and excited to serve. And so I want to share with the audience is, Nadia has mentioned several times and posted it. Be sure to go to www.powerupsummit.com to register. But I want to say, don't just leave it there at the virtual. The VIP is very important. I learned early on, someone said that when you can make that decision to get the VIP access, that's important. Being on the virtual is you're showing up, you're there, and you will go up. But being in the room and VIP is so important because things happen when you're in the room. So when you're in the room and at the table, there are additional things that take place. And you don't know, again, if that is your spot to get that one word. We only need one word that will launch, birth, activate, accelerate, magnify, increase. You don't know. So be in the room. We want to see you online. We want to see you, in Biloxi. We want to see you in the room too. So don't forget, register. But the VIP, you want to be, and it's Karen would say the Zoom room. We had so much fun at Level Up with the room. So register VIP because again, your word, it only takes one word for all of us. And we want to hear, we want you to connect with us after the conference. We want to know how this conference impacted you. I want to know what was the one word for you, maybe more, but I want to know what was that word that just catapulted you or accelerated you or elevated you to your next place of greatness.
Absolutely love it. Woo! Y'all, this is going to be amazing, amazing, guys. We have had the amazing, just a few of the amazing co hosts of the Power Up Summit. Our amazing host, Kern Crockett Cherry, could not come on live with us tonight, but she is in the comments saying she is so excited for all of our speakers and the amazing things coming up. So, y'all, she has chimed in. She is watching us put out the word for this amazing summit. And so I just want to add a few things that we have not mentioned that will be going on. I did not mention those amazing vendor booths that will be there. Y'all, if you have a product or a service or a book, anything that you want people to know about, it is important that you get a vendor booth. I believe there are virtual and live spots for vendors. So make sure that you get your vendor booth, y'all. Listen, that is so important when you are trying to get your products out there. You will have people passing in person, touching, feeling, reading your stuff. So make sure you get in the room. Also, if you are a media person, we are looking for sponsors for the event. Y'all make sure that you, if you have a show, if you have a TV channel, if you have a TV network, a podcast, anything like that, reach out to the Power Up Summit team, Kern Crockett Cherry. We are looking for media sponsors for the weekend. So make sure that you look into that. What else do we have? The vendor booths, we have the sponsorships, we have the co-host. Don't forget to be a VIP. All right. Get that VIP access, y'all. You don't want to miss anything. And VIP allows you all access. All right. So if you are um being nominated or awarded in the award ceremony, guys, Kern has pulled out K Connections magazine, the Power Up Summit edition. You have the opportunity to be there, be spotlighted in the Power Up edition magazine. So reach out about that as well. Listen, she's pulling out all the stops, guys. Don't forget about our amazing keynotes, Cynthia Bailey, Robbie Montgomery, and our wonderful headliners, Shay Brown, Cheryl Wood, Stacy NC Grant, Dr. Lipman, and many, many more, y'all. We have a star-studded weekend planned, and we are wanting you there with us. Come on and be a part of the 1%, like Ms. Morris said. We are super excited about the Power Up Summit. We are going to close out for tonight. Thank you all so much for joining us. We will see you guys next time. Go get those tickets. PowerUpSummit.com.